Damn it! Lenegis soldiers!
Any way we can avoid fighting them?
That all depends on them. Whatever happens, be ready.
Well, so much for them not wanting to fight. Oh! I am Lord Shoharim of Elder Menancia. I command you.
Threats to the city must be erased.
No. Have they been brainwashed too?
Brainwashed or not, if they want to fight, they got one.
It's almost too strong. It'll split it open.
Be my guest.
Shine. Radiant light. Boost of regeneration.
Vacuum blade.
Regenerate.
Sleep now. More projectile.
Not today.
Captivity.
An astral
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Magic block.
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone.
On your
I never miss.
Here I come.
Resonate with the earth.
Here's a healing art.
Vacuum blade. Double demon bang.
Here I go.
Here,
let me help.
Try harder. My turn. It's over. Try harder.
Nothing gets by me. Let me see what I can do.
My shield? You picked the wrong fight.
Fire support. In a bind.
Double demon bang.
I'm ready.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Those soldiers seem different from the citizens we've come across so far.
Yeah, they weren't big talkers, that's for sure. They just attacked without warning.
They weren't in the least bit fazed by Dohalim's presence either.
Indeed. They seem to recognize us as enemies, nothing more. And yet, traditionally, Lenegis hasn't been high on threats. A few frenzied Zeugles during experiments here and there, but not much else.
Their glazed-over eyes reminded me of the soldiers and slaves we met back in Ganath Haros. The ones in blind devotion to Volron.
I've never seen anything like that here on Lenegis before.
Maybe someone doesn't want us here, and the soldiers are their way of letting us know.
What with the Red Woman, the Sovereign, and Volron, we're starting to develop quite the growing list of adversaries. At least we'll know to keep our wits about us.
Looks perfect.
Ancient armor is all mine!
Here's evil! Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. This should make for some... Good weapon crafting material.
Out of our way!
Vacuum blade! You're mine!
Negative gate!
Double demon fang!
No further!
Celestial!
Resonate with
Time
you!
to cross blade!
Not on my watch!
Stalagmite!
Crush! Not today!
On your
Leave the
way!
way! Air thrust!
Here I come!
Light after level! Magic is now!
Megasonic thrust!
Sleep now! Healing circle!
Double demon fang!
Captivity!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Light after energy! More
Double demon fang!
Magic is now! Hope
Take
this
this!
works!
Can you take it?
It's burning!
You're mine!
Here's the evil! Where are you going?
Double demon!
Dance in the
See what I
wind!
can do!
I'm not done!
Sleep now! I'll be
Try
saving
harder!
this one!
You're mine! Eternal devastation! Not a chance! It's on! Eternal devastation!
More where that came from!
I'm not... Eat dirt!
Not on my watch!
I'm not done!
Take this!
Eternal devastation!
Here's the raging cascade!
Eternal devastation!
Magic is
Try
there!
harder! Take
Explosion!
it!
Freeze lantern!
Anything in armor is all for deity!
Light after the
Eternal devastation! Crush!
Captivity!
Light after raging cascade!
Eternal devastation!
Dance in the wind!
Eat dirt!
Burning air thrust! Magic is there!
Eternal
Heavy
devastation!
land! Remote!
Eternal devastation!
I'm ready!
On your
Eternal
Lightning
devastation!
descend! Thunder blade! Steel
Soaring
force!
right spear!
Magic is there! Air thrust! Thanks, Kitara!
I can carve through armor!
Allow
me to move.
Can't take here!
Don't leave me!
Elise is deity!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss!
Can't get out of this!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss! Not on my watch!
I don't even know the word defeat.
From
Ready to go!
Imbue this
Illuminate the
soul with
dark!
love. Resuscitation!
Holy land! Stick of death!
Not done yet!
Seismic
Take this!
Raging healing circle!
Denied!
Try harder! Now! You're mine!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Benediction light.
Eternal devastation!
Being interrupted.
Double demon fang!
Seismic rupture!
Take this! This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
Benediction light.
Glacial Speed Marksman handles it!
Double
This
demon
one's
fang!
mine!
I'm ready!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
That was a little close for comfort.
No
choice. Bring him down! Negative J! Sorry to trouble. Tell me, have you ever considered your purpose in life?
I see what, eh?
Into the shadows!
Come on!
Lightning!
Astro Quest.
That's like you!
Yeah? Shut him down! Can't get out of
Into
this!
the shadows!
Now it's
Rage.
Elucidity!
Double Demon Fang!
Take this!
Explosion!
Double Demon Fang! Eat this!
Holy Land!
Do it!
In an instant!
Impact Cross! My turn!
Far
On
beyond
your
the darkest
knees.
sky! I cannot be! Not in your dreams!
What is it? Double Demon Fang!
Rending you apart!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance!
Radiant Rising
You
Red!
save you!
My shield?
Resonate with the earth!
This one's mine!
Look sharp! Lightning Fire Blade!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
I won't forgive you!
Demon Fang! Ignore! Damn it!
They really don't give
No
up, do
further.
they?
Now you'll learn! Eternal Devastation!
Anything normal is all mine! Now you see what I can do!
Ignore!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Illuminate the dark!
Eternal Devastation!
They smite the Dragon Blade!
Not a chance! I'm not
Pull
done!
myself together!
Double Demon Fang!
Rending you apart! Take this!
It's over!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
Those soldiers don't seem to have any qualms about attacking on sight.
No choice!
Here's
Demon Fang!
How hard for being interrupted!
Vacuum Blade!
Radiant Focus! I think I'll pass on the handle.
Stay away from my friend!
Radiant here!
You're mine!
I'm out of ammo!
You're mine! Vacuum Blade!
I'll heal you all! Fair enough!
Try harder! Not a
Raging
chance!
Storm!
Smash you!
Going in!
I'm not done!
Healing Circle! This one's mine!
Ah!
On guard!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
Eternal
Get behind me.
Devastation! Got it! I'll leave it to you!
I'll be safe! Going in!
Double Demon Fang!
Healing Circle!
Vacuum Blade!
Back into the fray! Thunder
Take
Blade!
this!
Magic hand!
One for that.
Soaring Light Spear! Rising Phoenix!
Here's a healing heart!
It's over! Double Demon Fang!
Going in! Into the shadows!
Eat this!
Purge, but not in your dreams! Blood Soul!
You're mine!
Power of flame!
Double Demon
Finish
Fang!
it out! Force! Lightning condensed!
Eternal Devastation!
Anything in
Illuminate
order is
magic
all
hand!
Let me help.
Flaming meteor! Here's a healing heart!
Take this!
Double Demon Fang!
My turn!
Double Demon Fang!
Try harder! My turn!
Double Demon Fang! No escape!
I don't have much left.
Purge malevolence!
You're finished!
Waterfall! Inferno! Dance in the wind! Feel!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare to Malisa!
Ready!
Fang!
Flame! Flaming meteor! Inferno
Turbo
Blast!
Demon Fang!
Healing circle! Raging storm!
I owe you one.
Tiny jump! Here!
Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Here I go! Here goes!
You're
Got
finished.
this one's mine! Raging cascade!
Look sharp!
Look
sharp! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Freeze Lance!
Prepare to be sealed!
Glacial spear!
Can't get out of
Here's
this.
the now!
Eternal Devastation!
Freeze Lancer!
Eternal
Here's a
Devastation!
healing arc!
Crush!
First aid!
Eternal Devastation! Crush!
Illuminate the storm!
Eternal Devastation!
Reload! Holy Land!
Eternal Devastation! Crush!
Piercing roar!
Eternal Devastation!
Flaming meteor! Inferno
Double Demon Fang!
Going in by the
It's
power
time!
of water glimmer!
You're mine!
This one's mine! Failure's not an option! Cited!
Burn it!
This one's mine! I do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Here's a healing arc! First aid! Arc
Take this!
shield!
Double Demon Fang! You're finished!
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf! It's ready! Here's a healing arc!
Eternal...
Take this!
Condemn! Thunderblade! Illuminate the storm! Holy glitter! Holy land!
Eternal Devastation! Burn! Double
Here's
Demon
a
Fang!
healing arc!
Can't move!
Don't leave me!
Smash you!
I'll bring you back from death to day!
The earth throbs in pain.
Take this!
Not done yet! Double Demon Fang!
I don't even know the word defeat.
Field!
Vacuum Blade!
Equal far enough!
Take this!
More where that came from! Without a trace! Here goes!
No escape!
Explosion!
Take this!
Burn it hell!
Let the mark
Double
be
Demon Fang!
In a bind! Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Here's a healing
Not
arc!
yet.
Ready!
Hurricane!
Ignite!
Thunder field!
Double Demon Fang!
Radiant look here! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I'll heal you all!
Not a chance.
Ready and ready!
Do it! Kitara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Here's a healing arc!
Demon Fang!
Engage you!
First aid!
You're mine!
Holy land! Flame! Reload!
Eternal
How long are we gonna keep this up for?
My turn!
Illuminate the storm!
Ready to go!
Holy glimmer!
It does it!
Eternal Devastation! Crush! Burn! Double Demon Fang! Crush!
Far enough! Can't be swallowed! Here, let me help!
Here I come!
First aid!
I owe you one.
Here I go!
Double Demon Fang! Try harder! Not again! No escape!
Locked and loaded! Watch this!
Do it!
All yours, Kitara!
Here, let me help!
My turn! Burn!
First aid! That'll bring you down!
Here I come! Double Demon Fang!
Here I go! Go! Radiant
Stay away from my friend!
You'll finish!
I'll bring you back from
In here!
Demon Fang!
Resuscitation! Dance in the wind! Radiant
Try
air! I can do this all day!
Try harder! First take it!
Nothing gets by me! Without a trick! Do it!
Kill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My turn! You picked the wrong fight!
I'm all set!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
It was a close thing.
No further! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Now!
The enemy will on too.
You'll soon see about that.
Inside is yours to be let free!
It's weakened. Support.
This ends now!
Let the marksman go!
Lightning Blade!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Here's a
Nothing in You picked the wrong fight!
Shiny Supernova!
Prepare to be seen!
Not on my watch!
No further! Here! Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I need to be stronger.
This must be it. The entrance to the Forbidden Zone.
But it's just a wall. How do we get through?
Whoa, we? I thought this was Sovereigns only.
Alphen.
Yes! It opened!
Interesting. If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
What?
What the?
Alphen.
You again.
Tomorrow's the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Dahnan. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for, let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
No choice. Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself. But they said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Still, as a Renan, at least you got to decide. Good for you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home. I can't do this alone. One more day.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway. So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imaris. Try to remember this time.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renans, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are. It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people if we didn't see the humanity in each other. So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
Here's what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dahna. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
What the hell just happened?
That vision. Did everyone else see it too?
That person Alphen was speaking to, she looked exactly like Shion.
It was Naori. Naori Imaris. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
She really does look like Shion. I'm beginning to see why Alphen was so confused.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly? It was too real to be a mere hallucination.
It was a conversation we had 300 years ago. The night before the ceremony.
You mean all of that really happened? We just saw an episode straight out of your past?
But how is that even possible? Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of Dahnan astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either. It was the same sensation as back inside the wedge.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dahna's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegus. For all we know, perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy was stored.
So you think it might have been the energy itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw? But how? And why?
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Shion, you okay?
Yeah. It was all just a little sudden. That's all. So that was my ancestor, huh? It was like looking into a mirror.
Yeah, there certainly is a resemblance.
What about you? How are you holding up?
Me?
Even putting aside the question of where that vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those. Reliving painful episodes from your past. Do you think you can handle it?
I can't just pretend like the past never happened. Besides, if it helps us uncover the truth of what that ceremony really was, it might also lead to answers about your thorns.
Alphen.
That's not all. This whole time, we've been fighting to free Dahna from the Renans. But now that we're here, it seems those same Renans might have it just as bad. I'd like to liberate them too if I can. Which is just another reason I can't afford to shield my eyes from the truth.
Whether you're on Dahna or somewhere else, you always stay the same. Your indignation and righteous passion, your desire to free and protect, they're all hardwired into you. Not that I'm complaining. Come on, let's bust this thing wide open.
Nobody's here.
Stay sharp. After that last illusion, there's no telling what could happen in here.
Faria, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
Summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when—
We can talk later. Here it comes!
What? I've never known Faria to control Zoogles like that before.
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a master sword? What the? Where did you get her?
Hands on that!
First we handle the Zoogles, then we get some answers.
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free. Take this! Double demon fang!
Can you take it? Take this!
In here!
Total devastation!
Wind astral energy! Where that came from?
Elusive deity!
Tempest soaring blast! Healing circle!
Not now, not ever.
Thank you.
Far enough!
Need to pull myself together.
Take this! Get!
Here's another! Illuminate the
Total devastation!
No further!
Holy wrath! I'm ready!
Double demon fang! Ignite!
Captivity!
You're mine! Double demon fang!
Sleep now.
Can't end here!
I couldn't make it in time. Bloody hell! Now you see what I can do!
I'll bring you back from death to live. I won't give up. Holy lift! A new lease on life.
You're mine!
Demon Light!
Double demon fang!
Radiant Light!
Ready to heal.
Escape!
Regenerate!
Here I come!
Wind astral energy. Raging cascade.
Take this! There!
Denied.
Catapult!
Healing sensor.
I owe you one.
Sorry, trouble.
You do the same for me.
Eternal devastation!
Raging storm.
Try harder!
No further!
Not again!
Anything in armor is all
It's weakened.
This ends now!
Burning
Glacial spear! You picked the wrong fight!
Freeze laser.
You're mine!
Crossblade.
Eternal devastation!
In here.
seismic rush!
Eternal devastation!
On your knees!
Double demon fang!
More where that came from.
Double demon fang!
Dance in the wind.
I'll stop his charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Bring you down?
I'm not done! Take this! Ruin skin!
My
bathed in blood. Bloody holiday!
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Raging storm!
Easter!
Glacial spear! Here's evil! Lightning!
Used too much.
Giant waterfall! Hear me! Flame of fury! Glacial spear!
Take this!
Here's evil! Light astral energy! More with our wave breaker! Don't leave me! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Resuscitation!
What in the world? Don't worry. I'm all right. I'm still standing. Bloody howler!
Double demon fang! There!
Burning crush!
Anything in armor is all mine!
It's over!
Resuscitation can handle this.
Shine! Radiant light!
Double demon fang!
Regenerate!
Double demon fang!
Photon charge! Daring essence! Magic is at will! Freeze lancer! Tornado! Into the
You're
field!
finished!
Here goes! I will you not in your dreams!
This is some punishment.
Stay away from my friend! Burn!
I'll bring you back from death's
Enough
abyss!
done! There!
Holy Lance! Resuscitation!
Vacuum blade!
Will this
There!
No rest for the wicked.
I can handle it! Healing
Try
circle!
harder! My turn! Lightning thrust! Take it!
Daring tempest!
Oh no! Shattering!
Dance in the wind! Air
Double
thrust!
demon fang! Be still!
Glacial spear! Here's the Holy Lance!
I can carve through armor!
Require a head.
My turn!
Far enough!
Take this!
Dance in the wind! I'm almost impressed. I said almost, don't
Be
worry.
still! Elusive deity! Lightning thrust! Getting Easter!
This one's mine. More where that came from.
Be still! Hurricane thrust! I owe you one!
Sleep now.
Hurricane thrust!
Benediction.
Maybe this one.
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Here I come!
Wind
Be
astral
still.
energy. More where that lunar presence.
Struck!
That move.
Lightning thrust! Here comes the big one!
Anything in armor is all mine. Here's your flame of fury.
From beyond. Imbue this
Glacial spear. I'm Freeze Lancer.
I owe you one. Dazzle! Start up!
Everyone, get back. It's too dangerous. Lightning
Another incantation ruined.
Double demon fang!
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this. Deus Roar! I'll bring you back from dead end. Far enough. Dance in the wind.
Can't move!
Air, don't give up. Thanks so much. Lightning condemned. Thunderblade. Magic is
From
here.
beyond.
I won't
Imbue this vanquished soul with love. Resuscitation. Shine. Radiant light.
Dance in the wind.
Regenerate.
Air
Regenerate.
Take care.
Dazzle! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! Now it's just her!
Faria. Can you hear me? Faria.
She's preparing another summoning! The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more.
Forgive me.
Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shion, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case...
I'll take her off your hands.
You?
Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones, if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almadria. As for Tarnigan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember, you never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already past, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion.
Huh?
Thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same... What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah. It's that voice.
The will of Dana's astral energy.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her, it reminds me of Shion's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that?
If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dahna.
But the will of Dahna is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dahna's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure.
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Let's keep moving. If it's Dahna's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Shion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
Finally, we begin to understand what the thorns are.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
But we still don't know how to get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled by someone?
Certainly seemed that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back. If that's not playing dirty, I don't know what is.
It does tell us one thing at least. Someone here in Lenegis is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no question. That attack was meant for us alone.
By someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon. We need to find whoever it is, fast.
That vision we saw. It was as if it was meant specifically for us.
What do you make of it? Do you still think the will of Dahna might be involved somehow?
Maybe it's trying to tell us something. But what?
Well, it could be supernatural. You know, like seeing dead people, messages from beyond the grave, ghost-type stuff.
That's your grand theory? That we're being haunted? Come on, Law.
Wait. He might be closer to the mark than you think. What if a person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place? And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You think that's what it was? Some kind of message someone left here for us?
I am merely entertaining the possibility. Whether it was Dahna's will, or somehow connected to the Sovereign and Maiden's powers, I do not know.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened centuries ago?
More to the point, how does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway? Seems unlikely it happened naturally.
Whatever it was, it survived here intact for 300 years. Whoever left it for us, the strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of their intent. Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Shion's thorns, as well as my own past. I have to be ready to face anything. Whatever happens. I just need a little time first.